Alright, welcome to Raising Funds for World Domination, day number 342. So as for updates, there are no substantial updates. I worked on another long form video today. And other than that, we will continue with the work on the terminal block mining simulation game. Let's see. Let's just commit that. Fireball Ferret says footprints. How's it going? Orthoplex 64. How's it going? So last night I continued with work on the local multiplayer with WebSockets. Identified a bug with at least one of the remaining major bugs is it's sending the messages to the wrong client, and I reviewed how I can fix that. So I have to extract the authorized client ID from the messages before they're passed to the client, and then use that ID number to index into which is the appropriate client. Artemis 2 launch successful. Yeah, I saw about that. Yeah, it's actually I didn't even know. I didn't even know about it. I have not been following space news at all. I think I've probably heard about it like every. It seems like for the last, I don't know, my entire life they're always like, NASA's going back to the moon, new moon mission planned, and they're constantly coming up with that. So eventually I just kind of tuned it out and ignored it. I always just assume it's going to get canceled, or it's like some crackpot saying they're going to go to the moon. But I guess they're actually doing another mission, and I guess it's crewed. But it's interesting. I also saw lots of people who are like, suspicious. It's on April 1st. It must be a conspiracy. It's fake. But I don't know. Maybe it's a psyop. My comfort streamer. How's it going? Okay, the deployment looks like it worked. No crashes. It's early in the morning where I live. Yeah, I seem to pick up a lot of people from the other side of the world, given that my usual time is pretty late. Okay, this works. Okay, I was refactoring this. So process binary message work item. Does that really even do much? Oh, I guess that will have to be there. What is a stream? This is a video game development of a terminal-based video game. There's a link to the GitHub in the description. And during the stream, I work on the game a little bit every day. I also raise funds for my World Domination campaign. And talk to chat a bit. What is this life? That's a good question. I see you're going live in the evening a lot. Usually don't click. So I'm already watching something else. On my way to bed soon. Yeah, I've been... it's pretty much always around 10 p.m. my time. It's usually when I go on. I've been keeping up that pattern for probably the last couple 100 days or so. Okay, that'll remain the same. Currently switching to Coderberg. Codeberg. Alternative to GitHub. Interesting. I've never heard of it. But there's a few. I know there's a few others. GitLab and Bitbucket and. Yeah, I can't think of. There's a few others that I don't. I hear every now and then, but I can't recall. dependency needs to be removed. Had an interesting chat with Grok. It's fun back and forth. When you are a being that cannot feel, an AI is a being that can't feel. As humans, we run on stimulus the same way AI does on tokens. I have very limited control over my response to stimulus. That's a very philosophical view on being human. So this reference to block model context is actually problematic. Because I need the authorized client ID. Shoseki says, good evening. Been a couple days. How's it going? got some interesting characters in your chat. Okay. You guys know each other? When you're coding, does each set of characters you type? When you're coding, does each set of characters you type run concurrently? Like if this is this, then that. Yeah, I guess that's a general description of programming languages. This is written in Java specifically. Congrats to Leffy for Waifu for being a member for 12 months. How to code C++? You can start by coding C, because most of C, if you learn pretty much anything in C, is a subset of C++. So it helps to start it with the old like ISO C89 And but learning all of C++ is it's a crazy language. They keep adding new things to it. I don't even know. Like they keep packing so much into the language. I think they added some like design flaws into it. They like added some ambiguous syntax that meant multiple things and had to remove it later. Is that what the plus means? You keep adding to C. Yeah, it's a kind of a pun. So there was C, and then in the language like C or C++, if you just want to increment a variable, you do plus plus. So there's like I plus plus everywhere, and C++ is like it's C, but it's one better. So it's kind of ends up being a pun. No HTML, but not C++. That would be quite the conversation course. Yeah, to learn all of C++. The FKN tool. How's it going? Wish I could give him $20, but I'm broke. That's okay. The thought counts. Haley Scout says, hi. How goes it? Not too bad. Slowly making progress on the multiplayer WebSockets. I know C is 261.63 hertz. I guess that's a music reference. All I know is one of the, what is it, A on, I don't know, the fourth octave or something is 440 hertz, if I remember correctly. Use 60 hertz. You're consistent with the North American power grid. I'm going to start with C and see how it goes. That's a good way to start. Bro, Broly, you use... Oh, Broly Minecraft? Yeah, 60 hertz. I don't know what you're referencing there. That's the frequency of the power grid in North America. I think in Europe it's 50 hertz. Use Android 11, macOS, Ventura, and Windows 10. Nice. Let's kill 1610 says hello. How are you today? Not too bad. How are you? $60 hertz on displays. Yeah, I guess that's a standard frequency to have, but I don't know. I'm not sure what why you're bringing that up, though. You're not dead. That's good. That's the best state to be in. So now that I think about it, this function is called from a few different places. So it's on the server and the client. When it's called from the server, I want to be able to specify this. Any downsides to Kotlin? I don't know any Kotlin. I have a question. Have you ever played Geometry Dash? No, never heard of that. Are you into films, TV shows, movies? I assume you're asking me. No, actually. To be honest, I don't... Yeah, because I haven't regularly watched any shows in quite a while. As for movies, I don't even know. It's almost news to me that they even make movies anymore. Hard-hitting questions? Oh, it's a phone game? What's the last one you saw? I actually don't even know. How long did it take you to reach 100k subs? I can't remember exactly. So at least 4 or 5 years. Not the first case of AI projection. Oh, there's some accusations of someone being bots, or all of you being bots. I don't know. It's I've just concluded it's impossible to tell anymore. It's impossible to tell the difference between crazy people and bots, especially. Because the best bots are way better than are already superhuman. Like if you want to provide very convincing commentary, there's no way to tell the difference. I think I was accused of being a bot. I think when that person came in, they said that they recognized your username or something. I don't know if you know this person. Took me 1 month to reach 80 subscribers, which is average. Yeah, the initial growth is abysmally slow. You have to. I find having like a period, like a kind of sustained period of time where you publish a lot of content. That's what seems to lead to a lot of growth. Finger is firmly pointed. All right. Let's chat a fair amount. I think Shoseki also did a sponsored block type. So if someone is willing to make payments specifically, but like even super chats, I kind of almost suspect that some super chats are actually from bots or like non-authentic actors. But if you go and buy something from the store, I mean that could be a bot, but it's definitely a high intent bot. Shorts is broken. Maybe. There's lots of AI on there now. They're here every night. You don't recolonize? You mean recognize? Could be hacked people too. Yeah, I assume people get added to bot. That's probably where bots come from. People get added to botnets and then coding feels like trying to learn enchanting table language. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. Doing shorts is the best strategy. I think a bit of a bunch of things, because the revenue from shorts is basically nothing. I also did send an email about streaming via TTY. Not sure if you got that. Oh, yeah, I seem to remember, I think it was you saying you were going to send me an email. I've gotten a handful of emails that I think I responded to. I forget. Yeah, I'm not sure if I matched up the. I don't know if it's your email that I saw, or I'll have to go check my spam if I remember after this. Yeah, if you want, you can send me another email, or just put your. I'll remember your. I remember your handle and the fact that you sponsored a block type, but when I get some random emails, there's like a few people have emailed me before. I can't. It's hard to associate everything together. Human error. What human error? 17K views on shorts is like what? $17? No. The general rule I've seen is like $60 per million views. So I guess what does that translate to? Per thousand. So 60, would that be 6? Is that 6 cents? Yeah, I think that's right. 6 cents per thousand. So 17,000 views would be like 96 cents or something, or not, or 7 times 6 is 42. $1.02. Recolonize was the human error. I don't know what you're talking about. $0.96. Yeah, that would be kind of like average to low. Yeah, sometimes the CPM is a bit higher, so it might be like $2 or something. Chat filtered your message again. Basically just an FFmpeg command wrapped. Huh. Yeah, the censorship is crazy as always on this chat. Is the dead internet theory approaching to you? Do you mean, does it seem realistic? There absolutely is a lot of bot traffic. I mean, if anyone who has any like websites or something, like I have some, like a contact form on a web page, and I knew I'd get spam. I initially got like a few. I needed it for a few messages, real messages from people, and I've had it up for like a year, and it has like 2,500 messages that have been submitted to it, and it's just any number of like totally random, like Russian spam, and just like it's almost kind of interesting. There's people like advertising like this dog harness, and people advertising like random cryptocurrency stuff, and just like hundreds and hundreds of different things that have nothing to do with the page, but there's just mass amounts of bots spamming everything everywhere. Worst year of being alive was definitely 1915, 1952. Not sure why. That's I don't see how that follows from the previous conversation. Shoseki is a bot. I am human. Should I be scared for 10th grade? Probably not. Just gotta grind through it. Surprisingly easy to set up Claude to work with YouTube now. I have noticed a weird pattern of like, there are like accounts that are like not frequent contributors that'll show up and then all of a sudden start accusing someone else of being a bot. That sounds like a pretty reliable way to like troll. Just make a bunch of bot accounts that go to a real chat and just start accusing real people of being bots. And then watch the people in the chat, the real people in the chat get angry, and then also the live stream person would get angry. Your two accounts? Which is your other account? Because my first account and my real name attached. Is your other account been here in this chat? Trolling only works if people dig debate. Yeah, I guess I could freak out and get angry. Made me feel uncomfortable. All right. Okay, let's try to make progress. I'm very close. The music guy who lives in Guelph. Okay, actually, there's been a few music people. I can't mentally separate all of them. Caravan Palace. Oh, were you the one who recommended Caravan Palace? Ever lost your work while coding? Yeah, sometimes if you, I've done like a git checkout dot, or by accident, or like copied over a file. It's okay. Never met in person. Changed a few things there, so let's test that. Are you the guy who recommended the funky song with the nightclub video with the cats? Yeah, I don't remember. There was someone who came here and recommended that song very strongly. And then I think someone else, I can't remember all these personalities. And then someone else, I think, looked up that song and said they really liked it. What was the worst year of y'all life? Mine is right now, 2026. I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. Now things are pretty. Things are going downhill. I don't know. There's lots of different years that are bad for different reasons. It's a great song. Any advice on how to get a big project planned out, up and running? 342 days in a row. It's quite a feat. Thank you. Any advice on how to get a big project planned out and up and running? Depends on what you mean by big project. Is a big software project? Does it involve other people? Is it a company project? What kind of resources are involved? You're going to map out all the details. Neither here nor there. If my recommendations are good, this conversation is a glorified CAPTCHA at this point. Maybe if you're a bot. Watch the Artemis 2 launch. I saw some clips. I actually didn't even know about it until I just saw it come up in some recommendations. How to make YouTube courses. You just make them. It's easy. I guess first you have to know the material. You gotta learn some video production software. This Caden Live is what I use. It's a pretty decent open source software. Has an MCP server? Yeah, I need to look into that. Share TCS says, good evening. How's it going? Actually meant in terms of these amount of days consistently. Is there a daily goal for you? I guess the current daily goal is I've tried to make a little bit of progress on this every day. So the current goal has just been to spend about an hour on it. Sometimes the chat is very lively and it's very distracting, so I don't get much done. But other times it's quite quiet, and in some ways I'm very unproductive coding on stream. But I guess in a way having like a specified distraction, like when I'm live streaming and working on code, when I'm getting distracted by chat, I'm always thinking I get back to working, and I never never get bored while streaming. And the kind of cumulative effort of like multiple hundreds of days of doing this, it actually does get a lot of progress done at the end when I look back over what I've accomplished with that time. Robert, do you actually care to find out who the bot is, or is it a non-issue? I don't think it's possible. What do you mean by who? Like, do you mean whether your account is a bot, or you said Shoseki is a bot, but he has actually purchased products from me. So, I mean, if he's a bot, then he's actually making transactions. He's let me pull up the help menu here. Yeah, Shoseki is in the game. So he's a bot, a sponsored block type. So if he's a bot, then he's a bot that's programmed to actually go through transactions and respond to email correspondence. I don't know, maybe you're a bot. I would be more inclined to think that when accounts randomly come in and then start accusing other people of being bots, that sounds like bot activity. I use a Bunzaw 3 GB RAM, 32 gig storage, slow tablet as my editing device. Well, I guess in that case, you might benefit from command line programming because it uses so much less memory. If you're run on the command line, you don't really need a lot of resources. That should be ample. I'm good. How are you today? I'm pretty good. Today was another productive day. If he's a bot, he's a great bot. Yeah, any bots that come in and buy things from me, I'll have proof of them. Never been accused of being a bot before. Kind of annoying. Yeah, I would imagine that's why it would be perfect trolling activity. Is just write some bots. They go in and start arguments with people and accuse people of being bots. Honestly, you could cause so much like chaos and disruption by just having bots that start arguments. And there's basically no way to tell the difference anymore. By the way, you are one of the only YouTuber with over 100k subscribers who answers your chat's questions. Yeah, I also don't have a lot of concurrent viewers. Actually, I don't really ever look at YouTube live streams. But I'd imagine when I first started, I think I had like 100 concurrent viewers on the live streams. But after 342 days, I think it's starting to get boring on people. I am a software dev, so it is within my remit. Literally written bots. I would always label them. Yeah, actually, it would be interesting to see. Like, I wonder how even how deeply it can pull the context out. Like theoretically, it's possible to do pretty much anything now. But like, I wonder if you could. Would it be possible right now for you? How much work would it be for you right now to ask Claude Code to like review my personal, so from your perspective, review my personal chats that I've done in the past, and then continue giving chats that are consistent with what I've done in the past, but just tell Claude Code or Claude or ChatGPT or whatever to do that, and then just emulate yourself. I wonder if it's smart enough to like go back and look at the streams or like look at the closed captioning and stuff. Or I guess it's probably there's a chat log on the side that's text. I don't know if I can extract that. Isn't that just kind of dead internet theory? Yeah, it's and it's going to get even worse over time. I am currently on Earth. Excellent. It's a good place to be. Every single time I live stream, I get one viewer. When you getting your YouTube verified badge? That's a good question. I don't even know how. If you want to, something I've noticed, to get more viewers, if you release a new video about something, and that the video does well, then you go live, like right after the video. When people, it like pulls people in a bit more. So when people click on that first video, now your live stream will show up. And another tip, if you actually want to grow your channel, do community posts. Community posts are like almost no work, but if someone clicks on your community post, then immediately your videos get recommended to them. There's definitely models that can clone your voice, video. Yeah, it's getting crazy, especially with the war ramping up. I can't really tell. There's so much footage coming out saying that such and such happened. And I always have to do a double take. So I can't tell if it's real anymore or not. Community posts are definitely something I would automate if I were to try and grow a channel. Social media game where you have to cross post. Yeah, I guess you could do that. I think you can schedule posts too, which you might consider automation, but at the same time, like if you're just getting AI to make them, then they're not really personal or interesting or timely. I think if the community posts are organic, like if they're like, hey, this thing happened today, look at this crazy thing, and it's a picture of something novel and interesting, exciting. AI can't really automate that. I mean, you could just make fake pictures and make up stuff, but if you start posting AI generated images, some people catch on to it and be like, hey, is this a real person? Do you use YouTube Beta? I don't even know what that is. Because it depends on what kind of post it is. Yeah, it depends what kind of channel you have. That isn't community. It's fake. Yeah, I would agree. But I guess if you're, I mean, I think I don't have anything against AI slop channels if they like kind of stay in their own category. Because sometimes it is interesting to see. It's interesting to go and see it. But when you can't tell the difference, sometimes you're looking for slop and sometimes you're looking for real people. Point isn't only do AI posts. The point is Some types of posts are just going live now. Oh yeah, that could work. The kind of like just like status update ones. Okay, so this was not, I didn't get too much done. All I did was break out this function and refactor a couple things. So I guess I'll split this. I'll create 2 copies of this function. One of them will not take this. So that'll be like the client side one. Then the server side one will allow you to specify it. It's a huge pain in the butt to try and grow in social media. Use help from bots. Just turns into a flood. No one can get any traction from the noise. It's true that it's a competition. There's a phrase that marketers ruin everything. Because once you find a marketing strategy that works, everyone does it, then it becomes spam. If any of your fans were actually fake fans, I'm not sure what a fake fan would even be. Like bots or something? I don't really have any way to identify that. Not sure how common this is, but I randomly click channels to view their community posts. I would definitely not do this if many were AI generated. I think it'd be really hard to generate AI generate good community posts because they have to be relevant and timely. People are creating plenty of slop before AI. They used algorithms. Yeah, I find honestly what actually annoys me more than AI slop is how many new messages there are of people saying condescending messages, encouraging people to use AI, but then also the opposite, people saying don't use AI, don't use AI to generate an image for this, it's bad, it wastes water and stuff. And people just keep making the same old tired arguments over and over again. One of my recent YouTube video, the shorts one, the "Do you come from a land down under?" There's 3 comments on that. They're AI slop. It only needs 1 comment of someone saying that, and I know it's AI because I generated it. It doesn't really add anything to the discussion. Visual Studio is best C++ debugging experience. Copilot Debugger is exceptionally useful. I haven't used Visual Studio in years. Last time I used it was Visual Studio 2007. But I think I'll leave it there for tonight. I'm a bit tired tonight. I woke up early this morning, so I'm kind of dazed. I'll get a good night's sleep, and we'll be back again tomorrow for day, 343, and then maybe we can power through this last bit of refactoring on the message processing, and then maybe the WebSocket, multiplayer WebSocket, will actually work. All right, have a good night, guys.